We are back. That was underwhelming for Paige. Let's make it.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you for Paige. She is here making a very stylish, and I'm very impressed with this DIY 2-in-1 coffee table bench. But before we get to that, let me just take a moment and remind everybody that all month long, Home and Family and Best Friends Animal Society teaming up to help cats and little kittens find forever homes.
Hallmark Channel's Pet Project is committed to celebrating the joy that pets bring to our lives and to providing a future where all animals find loving forever homes. And right now, our producer Larissa has today's rescue kitty. Who's that with you, Larissa?
Larissa.
Hi there. So this is Quahog. He's a little unsure about the cameras. You can tell he's like, what is happening? But he really is such a sweetheart. He's about a year old, 12 pounds of kitty love right here. Only $10 right now through bestfriendsla.org. But if you don't live in LA and you want to find your own little Quahog, you can go to bestfriends.org. They're nationwide, and you can find your lovely friend that will just give you so much love and attention for so long. They're just so rewarding.
Oh, Larissa, he's adorable little guy.
I know. His eyes are like, what is going on?
I know. They're not used to all the cameras and whatnot. So, okay. Thank you, Larissa. We'll be checking back in with you.
He's such a sweetie. Oh, he was purring.
And he's little,
loving.
10 pounds. That's a little kitty.
12 pounds is actually, kind of on the bigger side for a domestic cat. But he's only a year old, so he's kind of got that little spunk still.
Bigger side? I've known a cat that weighed 28 pounds, I guess.
Well, I got a little spunk over this project.
Isn't that weird?
Because I love this project.
Well, thank you.
Yes, this is a bench
and a coffee table.
And a coffee table that.
Yeah,
it's like a transformer.
There's a new Transformer movie coming out, and I thought that was kind of
it's very inspired. Yes. Well, no, I think with summer around the corner, like everyone has limited space in their backyard, unless you live on acreage, and then God bless you. But if you don't, and you're like the rest of us, especially here in LA, we don't have a lot of room. So I thought, why not do a 2-in-1? And I got really inspired by something I saw online by Sean Parsley, and he did this wonderful 2-in-1, and his was much fancier than mine. That one's mine. But it was it's just such a neat idea that you can have 2-in-1.
And you actually did this earlier today?
I did it today, this morning. That's how long it takes, not long.
Let's take a look.
Alrighty. There I am in my hood wrap. When your hair's not done, you put a rag over it. Okay, so these are 2x4s. All of the cut lists will be on our website, and they're all straight cuts, so you can take them to your local hardware store and have them do it for you. That right there that you see me use, I used a Craig jig to make those, and check out our Facebook page and I'll have more information about that. It's one of my favorite tools in the whole wide world. So I'm using wood glue, but you can see standard, just regular cuts. And I'm making the arms right now, so they're a little bit shorter. They kind of make like 2 U's if you turn them upside down. I pre-drilled everything, and then you can see with the help of our props team, Jimmy, Ro, and Dave, those are Dave's hands right there, they helped. I would say have a friend help you do this because it gets a little cumbersome, but these are 1x5s that I put on for the bench top or the seat back, depending which way you look at it. So this is actually 2 separate, 1x6 actually, so they're 5.5 inches each, and then I did a 1x3 in the middle. But really, that is up to you. You can make that any size, and you can see that is the seat for the bench or our top, depending on how you're looking at it.
Right, so if we look at it like this, it's different.
So you make 2 identical versions of that?
Not quite identical.
Oh.
Yes.
So let's see.
So let me show you guys. If you could
Here
hold
we
me
go.
these. Here,
I got
take
that one. Perfect.
And
we're good.
Take a little blanket. Okay.
Blankie.
So you saw me make the top. Now you'll see me make this part. So check this out.
Oh, now this is you making the rest of it?
Yes. Okay. So this is basically the same thing, but you can see I took a 2x4 and I turned it on the opposite end, just because when you have legs, they will come all the way down, but the other one I did a little bit shorter to have arms. See, those look like legs, so it's actually a bench, and then with the help of my lovely assistants here, Orly, you did perfectly.
Oh, I did.
You did perfectly. Yes.
You did perfectly.
But hear that, Mark? I did it perfectly.
You did.
You did perfectly.
Thanks.
But the key is to use the correct hinges.
The hinges, yes. And maybe I'll scoot this back just a bit. Adam, can you come back and take your prop, please?
Adam, take your prop.
Adam, take your prop. So if you check this out, okay. So under here, this is a regular door hinge. And we were thinking about using a piano hinge because it would scale the whole thing. But because it's so sturdy and it's so rustic out here, we went ahead and used a regular door hinge. So it's already built to handle a big door. So all we needed was two, just one here and one on the other side.
And for people who don't know, the piano hinges are those long hinges, which would probably give you a lot more support, but
exactly, which you probably could, but because we were using 2x4s and we thought that just putting a regular door hinge, I mean, that's what it's meant to do. Yep.
How many of the dolls?
And then what does it cost to build something like this on your own, like materials?
Materials, it was under $50. Wow. But if you find this in an actual store, you're looking at $800 plus.
That's easy.
I'm like,
yes.
Perfect.